Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the world around you fade. Together, we will journey to a realm where myths come alive and mysteries whisper their secrets. This is your moment to pause, to wonder, and to escape. The magic of Druids, keepers of the sacred wisdom. The guardians of knowledge. Beyond the warriors who wielded swords and the kings who ruled with power, there existed a different kind of strength, one woven from wisdom, mystery, and the unbreakable bond with the natural world. These were the Druids, the keepers of knowledge, the poets of the unseen, and the guardians of sacred lore. They did not build temples of stone, for the earth itself was their sanctuary. They did not write their wisdom in books, for true knowledge could not be trapped in ink. Instead, they spoke it into existence, preserving the past and shaping the future with words alone. Their voices carried the weight of history, the wisdom of nature, and the secrets of the gods. But who were these enigmatic figures, and what powers did they truly possess? The power of words and memory. To be a Druid was to dedicate oneself to a lifetime of learning. They were not only priests, but also judges, healers, poets, and advisors to kings. They were expected to memorize vast amounts of knowledge, history, law, medicine, and magic, all without writing a single word. They believed that knowledge lived in the soul, and that to write it down was to diminish its power. Instead, they passed their teachings through song and story, ensuring that their wisdom remained alive, growing with each new voice that carried it forward. A Druid's words could shape reality. Their poetry could bring peace or stir the fury of battle. Their judgments could determine the fate of warriors and kings. It was said that a true Druid, speaking with full conviction, could even lay a curse so powerful that not even the gods could break it. Masters of nature's mysteries. The Druids were deeply connected to the natural world. They saw omens in the flight of birds, messages in the rustling leaves, and wisdom in the shifting tides. They understood the sacred balance of life and death, the turning of the seasons, and the way all things were woven together in an unbreakable web. They gathered in groves of ancient oaks, for the trees were believed to be the doorways between worlds. They harvested mistletoe, believing it held the power to heal and protect. They read the stars as if they were the pages of the universe itself, guiding those who sought their counsel with celestial wisdom. But more than anything, they were the keepers of the sacred rites. Their rituals bound the people of the land, honoured the spirits of their ancestors, and ensured that the cycle of life continued unbroken. The mysteries of life and death. Perhaps the greatest secret of the Druids was their understanding of life and death. And like many, they did not fear death, for they believed in the endless turning of the wheel. To them, life was not a single journey, but a cycle, one in which the soul passed from one existence to the next, learning and growing with each rebirth. It was said that the most powerful Druids could look beyond the veil, glimpsing the echoes of the past lives and the possibilities of the future. Some claimed they could even step between worlds, walking the path between life and death as easily as one steps from sunlight into shadow. This belief in the eternal cycle made their warriors fearless, their leaders wise, and their people resilient. For if death was but a doorway, then courage was found in knowing that one's deeds would echo beyond a single lifetime. The fall of the Druids. But even the greatest of powers can fade. As new rulers came and foreign beliefs took hold, the Druids were forced into the shadows. Their sacred groves were cut down, their traditions outlawed, their voices silenced. Yet, though they vanished from history's pages, their legacy endured. Their wisdom lived on in the stories whispered by poets, in the old customs that survived in the hidden corners of the land, and in the deep-rooted respect for nature that still lingers today. For knowledge, once spoken, can never truly be unmade. A lesson in wisdom and legacy. The Druids understood a truth that many forget. Power is not only found in swords and crowns, but in knowledge, in nature, and in the unseen forces that shape the world. They knew that wisdom was not something to be hoarded, but something to be passed on, like a flame that must never be allowed to die. Their story teaches us that true strength lies not in the things we own, but in the lessons we learn and the impact we leave behind. Like the Druids, we must seek knowledge not for power's sake, but to guide, to heal, and to inspire. For in the end, kingdoms rise and fall. Warriors will fade into legend, and even the strongest fortresses crumble. But wisdom, true wisdom, lives on in the stories we tell, in the truths we pass down, and in the mark we leave on the world. That is the magic of the Druids, and that is the power that endures. As the whispers of myth fade into the stillness, carry their magic with you into the world. Until we meet again, may your spirit wander, and may your days be filled with wonder. Thank you for listening to Whispering Myths. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to Whispering Myths. That way, you won't miss out on any of the magical tales that I share. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Thank you for listening, and until we meet again, may the whispers of myths guide your dreams.